ahead. And finally, we want to keep making our products more and more available. And that's why we're very proud to announce that we've partnered up with one of India's most trusted retail brands, Reliance Digital. Starting next week, OnePlus products will be available at Reliance Digital. So please check our website for the detailed locations. So that's what's been keeping us busy. But I think most of you here are here for a different reason. You're here because you're hungry for the latest technology. And it just happens to be so that our team has been working really hard on something really tasty to share with you guys. So introducing the OnePlus Fajita. See, for every product we have an internal code name. So here's a few more. Do you recognize these? Some of you do, I know. Tell you what, the first person who tweets me the right answer wins the OnePlus Fajita, also known as the OnePlus 6T. And here it is, the OnePlus 6T. Thank you, guys.
And to once again bring our products to our Indian community. But first, just like Carl mentioned before, we believe that great product is way more than just some of its parts. And we believe that the spec sheet is not really the most important part of this presentation. So actually, Carl challenged me to go through the key specs in less than a minute. Do you guys think I can make it? All right, let's try then. And start. Screen analog, 6.41 inches AMOLED display protected by Gorilla Glass of 6th generation. Most powerful processor, Qualcomm Snapdragon 845. Up to 8 gigabytes of fast LPDDR4X memory and up to 256 gigabytes of UFS 2.1 ROM memory with support to dual lane. 3,700 milliamp hours battery with fast charge, and 38 global bands with support for MIMO 4x4. 16 plus 20 megapixel cameras on the back with optical image stabilization and electronic image stabilization with focal of 1.7 and front camera with 16 megapixel. And on top of it all, Oxygen OS based on Android Pie. All right, let's read. Cool. So let's move on to what's really important in this keynote, and let's start with the screen. So when it comes to the screen experience, we are striving to bring you guys as much screen on the phone as possible without making phone larger. Our phase major breakthrough we've been able to achieve with the OnePlus 5T, and since then we are taking step forwards towards the fully bezel-less experience. With the OnePlus 6T, we have shrunk the notch, and also we have reduced the top bezel by 0.5 millimeters, giving you much more space in a status bar area for a more unobstructed viewing experience. On the bottom of the device, we also shrunk the bottom bezel by 1.5 millimeters, and even though the one on OnePlus 6 was already pretty small, we've been able to make some improvements to it. With both of these combined, we've been able to achieve an amazing screen of 6.41 inches diagonal. The interesting fact is that even though we have shrunk our bottom bezel, where the antennas are placed, we've been able to actually achieve a better antenna performance, as well as support more carriers in more countries. But I'd like to take a moment to explain to you guys why we believe that more screen is so important. So first, more screen provides you with a more immersive experience. You're able to be more involved into whatever you're viewing on your screen. And second, it also enhances your productivity because it gives you more viewing area in whatever app or whatever thing you're using on your smartphone. So for example, we have two screenshots. This one is a OnePlus 6, this one OnePlus 6T. And as you can see, even though the form factor remains the same, we'll be able to fit this one extra line that in this case represents the name of the author of this photo. But we not only care about giving you more screen, but we also care about making the screen beautiful. So we believe that we are bringing you one of the best OLED screen availables. We've put a lot of efforts to calibrate the color, but we've also given you a way to customize it. So we are bringing you 5 profiles. The default one as RGB, DCI-P3, adaptive mode, and a custom color. And to ensure that this beautiful display is well protected, we've upgraded to Gorilla Glass of 6th generation. It's up to twice as durable as the one of 5th that you can find on, for example, OnePlus 6. But I think that you guys are also interested in something else that is on the front of our device and eager to hear more about it. But first, please raise your hands, whoever is still using OnePlus 5. Oh, I can see many hands. That's great. So OnePlus 5 was our last phone with fingerprint scanner on the front. And with OnePlus 5T, we wanted to give you a more immersive screen experience, but it meant the trade-off of putting fingerprint scanner to the back. And we believe that, and we've heard from you guys that many of you still sticks to OnePlus 5 or even older devices, because for you, this way of unlocking from the front of the device is the most convenient and the most natural. At OnePlus, our mission is to share the best technology with the world. And with OnePlus 6T, we've been able to push the boundaries of what's possible. We think that we are bringing you a truly refined device. The one that not only provides you with the most immersive screen experience, but also the best way to unlock your device.
We as humans have always wanted to shape our future, so we unlocked the creativity within. We invented, discovered, reinvented, and rediscovered. We long to see what has never been seen, to do what's never been done, and unlock our true potential. We've always been opening up better experiences for ourselves, and we're not stopping now.
The screen unlock is a safe, convenient, and fast way to unlock your device, but it wasn't really always like that. Here's a OnePlus 5T prototype, and we actually could have implemented a similar technology into OnePlus 5T, but we've tested it precisely and we've decided it's not up to our expectations, it's just not good enough to do it. So the project was cancelled at the stage of prototype. But right now, with OnePlus 6T, we've made a major breakthrough, and among all the in-display fingerprint scanner, we're bringing you the fastest one in the world. We've shaved these milliseconds over the last months, and now it only takes 0.34 seconds to unlock your phone. So let me explain how the technology works. After you place your finger on the fingerprint scanner on the front of the device, so the particular area in the screen will lit it up, and the reflection of your finger will be received by the scanner that's placed underneath the screen. The scanner will send signal to the trust zone and will analyze whether the data received is matching the data that was stored in the very first place. We believe that trust zone is a key factor of this process. What trust zone is a feature of Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 that makes sure your fingerprint data is safely secured. This data cannot be accessed through any third party unless you allow for such thing, and it's also not stored online. We've conducted also multiple strict security tests with payments partners like MasterCard, Visa, or Google to make sure that we are bringing you not only convenient, but also a very secure way to unlock your device. And on top of it all, we are bringing you 3 different animation to pick from, so you can design how you want your screen unlock to look like. Screen unlock is, thank you. We think that screen unlock is a leap forward in the way you use your phone, and we're very proud to bring you a solution that is unmatched in convenience, security, and speed. Take a look at the video visualizing that. Design. Multiple times we were requested by our community to start making some cheaper mid-range devices, and I think once again I have to bring the sad news that we're not going to do it. And we are not going to do it because of the classical and iconic end-use device that would horizon line, and the edges that represent a balance between round and sharp design are both present to make sure that your device is slim, beautiful, and comfortable to hold. And for us, with OnePlus 6T, great design means a seamless design. And we've been able to do a couple of things around it. First, we've moved the fingerprint scanner from the back to underneath the screen to make the back of the phone burdenless and more. Also, in the front of the device, because we placed our camera better, we've moved the speaker on to the top of the device. We've been able to give you this symmetrical look that looks very pleasing. I believe OnePlus 6T is a refined version of OnePlus 6 when it comes to design, and I hope you guys like what we've done with the device. So now, Let's talk about the camera. Even though our camera got many positive reviews, so we started thinking, what does night photography mean for our users? What's the difference between what we are able to provide with OnePlus 6 versus what our users expect of us? And primarily, how can we improve it? So there are basically two directions to make night photos look better, either through hardware or through software. Problem with the hardware solution, so making the sensor larger, is that the phones are pretty slim, and because of the space limitations, we are not able to fit properly large sensor. So we've decided to make our improvements through software. So what we have come up with is what we call a nightscape. What nightscape is, it's basically, it utilizes same principle as a pro mode. So it will reduce the ISO, decrease the shutter speed, so that the sensor has more time to get more light into it. So as a result, you can achieve a very well lit photo, but the problem with that is that while holding it in hand with a pro mode, you will achieve a shaky effect, because even the steadiest of hands cannot hold the phone as good as a pro mode. So what we have done is we've developed an algorithm that would merge multiple frames to get a steady and well-read output. For us, thank you. For us, the key principle when we were developing the nightscape was to achieve. What I think is that thank you. I think you guys like it, so users will get Nightscape with software updates starting tomorrow. It's about building this meaningful relationship between us and our community. So let me talk a little bit about the next feature that you guys will get with software update. So studio lighting is a feature that we have co-developed with well-known portrait photographer Kevin Abosch. Take a look at this video. So, how the studio lighting works is that whenever OnePlus camera will detect a face, it will apply a very light and subtle light effect onto the face. It's a similar effect that you can achieve if you go to a professional studio for a portrait shoot. Studio lighting is not meant to make you look unnatural. It's not meant to modify features of your face. It's only meant to enhance them and let the natural beauty stand out. Next feature we're bringing to you with OnePlus 6T is that right now on the main screen of your camera, you'll have a quick access to Google Lens. Google Lens means that with the latest advancements in computer vision, you're able to translate text, scan QR codes, explore popular landmarks, learn about products online, and basically search what you see. But now, let's talk about battery. So when it comes to a battery, I'm happy to share that we've increased capacity of our battery from 3,300 to 3,700 milliamp hours. And also, we've made multiple software optimization, and we have came out with a couple of cool features that improve your battery life. One of them being sleep standby. So sleep standby is a feature that will learn your usage patterns, will detect when you're sleeping, and at the time of your sleep, it will decrease background processes so that you'll be sure you can get some more battery. We've tested our battery very precisely. This is the kind of test we're always using for a battery life. So we are simulating real-life usage, dividing usage time between these 7 categories. And with this test, we've been able to achieve a 23% better battery life comparing to OnePlus 6. Thank you. But we've also promised you guys good performance, fast and smooth performance. I know that many brands would focus probably on some flashy features that looks pretty good on keynotes, but for us, it's always been about being fast and smooth and provide you the best experience. I think the one quote that summarizes it best is less, but better. What I really think our software team is doing is a great umbrellas. I think anytime it's a raining day, you guys are getting home using your umbrella, you're getting home all dry, and I don't think any of you ever thought, oh, my umbrella is so cool. But when it's something wrong with it, it's leaking, it's bent, and you're getting home soaked, this is the time you start swearing at it. And I think it's the same with software. And if your software is fast, stable, and efficient, this means you don't have to think about this, and this means we are doing our job right. We've established a special team that's focused on this one sole goal, Team FSE. To learn what we are doing, please check this video. So I think it was a very difficult effort, but I think it was worth it. We've been recently announced as #1 operating system on mobile by PC Mac Reader's Choice. Also, it seems that more and more people start switching to OnePlus.
the last few months, I've ping-ponged back and forth between my Pixel 2 XL and OnePlus 6. And, you know, 3 weeks here, a month there, 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there, just back and forth. But lately I've landed on, and my SIM card is in right now, the OnePlus 6. But the tilt that keeps sending me over from Pixel back to OnePlus 6 is performance. That's been the difference. The OnePlus 6 is way snappier and quicker feeling because of the animations holding their frame rates. The transitions and movements are all smoother and drop less frames. Like, I can tell that for certain with my eye just looking at it. And it's significant enough to the point where I notice it between the two, and it does bother me.
All right, so let's talk about what's new of software on OnePlus 6T. First, our team, FSC team, conducted over 500 targeted optimizations to Oxygen OS 9.0 on OnePlus 6T. I believe these small details matter a lot because they add up to an overall great experience. Also, OnePlus 6T was developed with Android Pie in mind. We were one of the 6 companies that helped Google co-develop Android Pie. And I'm proud to announce that OnePlus 6 was second only after Google Pixel to receive Android Pie in India. Also, I know how apparently very important are these Android version updates, so we are once again committing to bring you new software versions for the next 2 years. And when it comes to security updates, even one more additional year. Are you guys playing games? All right, I thought so. So we brought especially for you a new feature that we call Smart Boost. Our software and hardware team work together to improve performance for you guys. So what Smart Boost does is it uses ROM as RAM in multiple scenarios because ROM is a faster memory. And because of that, we are able to achieve faster launching speeds for the heaviest of apps. For example, for Asphalt 9, you can expect up to 20% faster launching speeds. And, thank you. And the other feature when it comes to gaming, I know that you guys like gaming mode. And this time we are improving it by bringing a new, non-intrusive way to see the notification. You can see it on the top of the screen. We've also put a lot of thought to design of Oxygen OS this year. We've been thinking about how can we convey overall design philosophy of OnePlus to software, and how can we add Oxygen OS and OnePlus identity on top of Google's material design without breaking it. We came up with these 3 principles that we followed while designing our software. It's supposed to be bold, simple, and minimalistic. These are a couple of screens, but actually we have redesigned all the OnePlus applications and all the OnePlus related screens. And I think what you guys will like most is that now, when you set your theme to dark, all the applications will switch to dark as well. Last year, we've introduced also full screen gestures. We've heard some feedback from you guys. You told us that you like it, but there's room for improvement. And you told us that they are not fluid enough. But now because you don't have the recent button, you also don't have a quick way to switch between 2 apps. And you don't have the home button, so you don't have a quick way to access Google Assistant. So we've addressed all the 3. And the final effect is more fluid, intuitive, and natural interaction. Quick gesture to switch between 2 recent apps. And now you can use power button as a trigger for Google Assistant. Thank you. So there you have it, guys. OnePlus 6T in its full glory with new groundbreaking screen unlock, immersive display of 6.41 inches, nightscape that will help you of the night, larger, software-optimized, long-lasting battery, and fast and smooth Oxygen OS based on Android 9.0. But this is not the last product we have for you, and we are conveying our design philosophy also to our accessories. So first off, we are bringing you 7 protective cases, including the 3D nylon black made out of military-grade materials. We've also made some improvements to OnePlus bullets. Now they are using a Type-C connector for better durability and resistance. We are also using professional DAC by Cirrus Logic for better sound quality, and they are matte black. And OnePlus Bullets Type-C will retail at 1,490 rupees. We've also completely redesigned our backpack. So now we call it OnePlus Explorer backpack. You to very easily open and close the backpack. Also, we have a separate smartphone pocket that's both convenient and safe. OnePlus Explorer backpack will only be available through invitation codes, so please check our website to see how you can get your hands on it. And the backpack will retail at 4,990 rupees. From you about them, but I know there's something more you're waiting for, so back to you, Karl.
All right. First things first. We've upgraded the base model of the OnePlus 6T from 64 gigabytes to now start at 128 gigabytes. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. What is it going to cost? Well, wait. This time, I want to do it a little bit differently. So in this venue, we've installed a decibel meter. So what a decibel meter does is that it measures the volume in the room. So whenever the volume hits a certain level, more details from the price will be released. So let's give it a try. Wait. I count down to 1, and we all scream, never settle, okay? 3, 2, 1. It worked. Let's try it again. 3, 2, 1. All right. Only 1 digit left, but this time with more passion, okay? 3, 2, 1. So the OnePlus 6T will start at 37,999. And here are the prices for all the other variants. All variants are available starting November 1st, midnight, on Amazon India, as well as OnePlus.in. And starting from November the 3rd, we have open sales across OnePlus stores, Reliance Digital, and Chroma stores. And a quick reminder for those of you who still haven't pre-ordered, you have until midnight tonight if you want to take part of all the great offers that we prepared for you. We're also delighted to announce that starting today, we partnered with one of India's leading mobile operators, Jio, for a special offer based on one of their most popular plans, exclusively for OnePlus 6T users. Thank you, and also thank you to the Jio team. Whenever we launch a new product, we host pop-up events all around the world. And for us, the pop-up events are a great opportunity for the OnePlus team to meet with our OnePlus community and celebrate the launch of a new product together. Here in India, we'll be hosting pop-ups in the following locations, and we really hope to see you there. Thank you. Oh, by the way, OnePlus is approaching 5 years, and it's been an incredible journey. We've been through a lot. And to document this journey, our team has prepared a book with the story of OnePlus, the inspiration behind our products, as well as all the adventures that eventually led us to here today. Once upon a time, one of our community members told us that his favorite memory with OnePlus was when he received an email from us with the subject line, "You're invited." So we feel that it's almost poetic that such a special book has a name that's so special to both us and our community. So I'd like to announce the final product of tonight, our coffee table book called You're Invited. Our team has put a lot of love into creating this beautiful product that's really worthy of the OnePlus name. And you can get this from any of our experienced and authorized stores when you buy the OnePlus 6T. Our team has also prepared a surprise for all of you. Everyone here has shown us a lot of love tonight, so it's only right that we give some of that back. So everybody here tonight will be receiving a free copy of You're Invited. And please find it on your way out. But that's not all. Do you guys remember the Explorer backpack that It looks like you do. Well, do you like it? Do you want it? All right, so everyone here tonight will also be receiving the Explorer backpack. Thank you. Thank you. Our team will be in touch with details soon. All right, now for the real ending. So finally, I'd like to thank the entire incredibly talented OnePlus team, our partners, and most importantly, our community for making tonight happen. Thank you, good night, never settle.
Before you go, hang on, before you go, don't worry, I'm not giving you anything else. But we do have, I want Carl to come because he wants to get a picture with all of you. Do you guys want to get a picture with him? Yeah? So, Carl, are you going to come this side? You're going to come this side? Okay, we see him right there. There he is. Okay, just stay there. Stand up. And the experience zones are out back.